I'm sure you've heard the saying that so-and-so lives in their head. Well, really, we all do. We all dwell in our thoughts, our attitudes, and our emotions. And so you will find that in this universal language of dreams, that a house is going to symbolize the mind or one's state of consciousness. Now, different parts of the house will indicate different uses of the mind. Now, more specifically, the bathroom. Now, we talk about this language being a language of function. And so, again, you have to look how you would use a bathroom in your waking state. A bathroom is going to represent a place of cleansing and release. So if you find yourself in a bathroom in a dream, that means you could be ridding yourself of old attitudes and emotions, or something along this line. So it is a place of cleansing and a place of release. A kitchen represents a place where knowledge is prepared, and knowledge in this universal dream language represents food. And so a kitchen is a place where knowledge is actually prepared. So if you have a kitchen in a dream, you may be preparing to learn something, for example. And so that's why you would have a kitchen show up in your dream. A bedroom, as you would probably guess, represents a place of relaxation. Now again, we're talking about your thoughts and your attitudes. And so if you dream about being in a bedroom, again, depending on the action taking place, it's going to represent a place of relaxation, and it's also a place of assimilation. And so it is a place where you're taking a more relaxed attitude at that particular time. A basement. Well, think of the function of a basement. For most basements, anyway, are used where we use basements just to store things that we don't want to look at. And so if you have a basement in your dream, it's going to represent what we call your unconscious thoughts. In other words, these are going to be thoughts that you don't really want to look at. And so a basement typically will show up in your dream to represent those unconscious thoughts. Now on the other side of the coin, an attic. And an attic represents obviously usually the highest point of the house. And as we'll talk about later when we talk about these different levels of mind later on in the course, an attic represents what we call your super conscious thoughts, or your higher thoughts, or your higher self. So you have all these different places in the house that can represent different ways that you're using your own mind.